What's up guys, Tony from the Strength House, and today I'm going to answer a question I got the other day from a client that I've actually heard a lot of people ask, so I'm going to answer it for everybody, and that's, what do I do if low bar squatting hurts my elbows and or my shoulders? Now, low bar squats meaning that the bar sits along the rear delts, like so. Like if this is a high bar position right here, low bar position gets the bar across the rear delts, keeps the bar closer to your hips and allows for more forward lean, therefore allows a lot of people to lift more weight than a high bar position. The problem is wedging the bar down low like that can irritate some people's elbows, some people's shoulders. So what can we do if we want to lift heavy weight via a low bar squat, but we don't want to beat ourselves up too much? There are three things that you can do. The first thing that I would do would advise people to widen their grip. Oftentimes when people are transitioning from a high bar position to a low bar position, they try to keep that same narrow hand placement where they go maybe like shoulder width apart, and that's simply just not wide enough for most people to get the bar in that low bar position without issues. So if you're used to squatting with your hands kind of, let's say like pinkies on the rings or even narrower, I would get even wider. I would get your at least index fingers on the rings or maybe out even wider so your body can kind of get used to that low bar position. That's also going to allow you to keep those elbows somewhat down and under the bar, whereas low bar position plus a narrow hand placement often forces the elbows back like that. So not only is it not great for your elbows and shoulders, but it's also going to cause your chest to fall forward, which obviously you don't want to do while squatting. Number two is going to be to change your grip on the bar. So if you have a full grip around the bar, that can be kind of tough on your elbows, and a simple fix for that would be either to go to a false grip or drop a finger under the bar for what we call a claw grip. So false grip just simply looks like this, keeping that thumb on top of the bar. And for what that can do for most people is allow for more of a straight wrist instead of a broken wrist. So I just simply keep my thumb on top of the bar, even like the butt of my hand on top of the bar, and you can still get good control of the bar and put a lot of tension into it with your upper body, but it just takes a lot of that stress off the shoulders and the elbows. The other option would be to take a full grip and then drop your pinky under the bar. This is my personal preference. This feels good to me because I get all the same benefits of the false grip as far as keeping my elbows down, but I can still squeeze the bar with my hand, which I feel is important to me for creating that full body tension. So take your full grip, drop the pinky underneath the bar, like so. It can be a little tough on your pinkies. You'll have to kind of build up a callus on them, but that claw grip works really well. Third tip would be to simply just not use your lowest bar position until you're fully warmed up into your heaviest weight of the day. I see no real use for wedging the bar down super low with the empty bar, or 135 or even 225 if you're squatting, say, 400 plus pounds. So rather than getting with that low bar position right from the get-go, do your warm-ups in a more comfortable position. Keep that bar maybe nice and high where you can kind of pull your elbows under the bar without any pain. And as you go set by set, maybe get that bar a little bit lower, then finally to the point where you're at your working weight, then you get that nice low bar position. That's just going to be fewer sets and less time under the bar, beating up your elbows and beating up your shoulders. So if low bar squats have been giving you trouble, try those three tips to make it a little bit more comfortable.